which I believe is the canvas where God used to create our future. But if you're not in your imagination, if you don't take time to think about what you're thinking about or think about what's already there, then you'll miss that masterpiece that's lodged right in the middle of your subconscious. We take a lot of time looking at cartoons or television or movies. Everybody want to be the X-Men. Everybody want to be somebody else, but nobody really sees it within themselves who they could be in their imagination. Yeah. Phil said you did not answer the question. What does an early age mean? 5 or 15. Whatever age.
Well, it's not a specific number. The earlier
It's
the
not.
better.
It varies.
It's not a specific number.
I agree. It varies. Some people's maturity level. Some people can't talk to their folk.
Yeah, you know. Now my
You know. Look. Yeah, I got something. I got something. It wasn't that funny. It it wasn't that funny. All right. Okay, let me see. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Da 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 da. Okay. I mean, this was tonight is. Tonight, you know what it is. You know what it is. Do you? I don't know if you do, you know or not, but I'm gonna let you know. Tonight is the Heroes preview. It's not a recap, and it's not an update, but it's a preview. Yes, it's a preview of the Tonight is a preview of Identity. It's a feature video that I've been requested to do, and it seems like I have to do a little bit more research than previously because I want to try to give a good gist. I think, and so I'm gonna give you a brief summary about where I'm going with this topic, if that's pleasing to your ear. If not, I guess you cut it off right. So not cut my ear off. I'm just talking about you. You get the gist. You get the gist. All right. But let me know, people in the comment section. Those who are on live, let me know if my sound is too muffled, I'm too fast, or am I too low. I just need to know so I can know how to adjust. How to adjust. All right. Also, okay. Tonight is the it's a recap. It's a preview, update, and the Q&A. And I am doing a preview on a video that I am about to do, the feature video, which would be titled "Identity." It should branch off to something else, but it's identity, and I've been requested. So let me talk briefly about in the direction I'm going with identity. I may be going through identity from the adolescence, the formation of one's identity, and how we develop different identities or personas throughout life, depending on situations, circumstances, or just personal choice. A lot of times we choose a alternative, alternate identity to depict a athletic role model or an academic role model or just a role model in general in life. We try to put on the image of the individual, try to walk like the individual, talk like the individual. In some cases, some people try to be like the individual. Um, However, the goal is being like the shell of the person, but not the depth of the person. Meaning, you want to you want to get the you want to pull the attributes that the individual has to make you better, and that's the thing. I guess the question really goes into the depth of who are you, and when we find out who we are, then I believe that we can really go through that path of life. You can really march clearly and decisively every step. Because if you know who you are, then you can walk with boldness and confidence. And I think that's everybody's issue in life. I think is that we don't know who we are. I think some people say, "Are we our fathers? Are we our mothers?" Or are we the guy on the street corner? Or are we the next Michael Jordan or Luther Vandross, whoever? Uh, but can you just be you? And that is the question. Who are you? And when you leave, what will it matter? And then while you live, the question goes, why are you here? So why are you here? And when you leave, who will it matter or who will you affect? And the gist of it, who are we? Who do we identify as in the way God has called us to be? Not according to social constructs where people start developing things to push a specific agenda. However, but what are you designed to do on this short stint we call life? Are you designed to live or to exist? That's I think that's everybody's objective. That's everybody's goal is to know who am I and why am I? If I knew the why, then I can kind of figure out the how, and then I can do with fervency and diligence. And I think no matter how old a person gets, I think people deal with that identification. Who do I identify with, and whose am I, and who am I, and why am I here? So therefore, I'm going to go. I'm gonna go brief. Try to make a brief video based on identity. I'm gonna go a different lane. For those in the looking live, you can put something in the comment section. The comment section, not just the chat section. The comment section after the broadcast, please. The comment section. And before those, and for those who are coming in on the first time, go ahead before you forget. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By giving me a thumbs up, commenting down below in the comment section. Down below in the comment section. That's right. Right. Yeah. And comment section and sharing. Because when you do that, when you comment, you give me the thumbs up. It helps me out by it triggers the algorithm to reach out to further atmospheres and makes me feel like I'm special somewhat. All right. So okay. And so when you do that, you help me make it better. You organically build with me, help me make it better tomorrow today. So how about you go ahead and do that right now before we go any further? Just go down below, put a comment. Hey, good job, thumbs up, because it helps out. All right. Okay. So let me see. Anybody? Let me know. Yes, I'm here. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, going to the next section. That was my summary. That's a brief summary. In my summary, I'm just talking about identity. So, and my update is that I am doing the video on identity, whether the identity will go to identity crisis or the development of our identity through persona. All right, all right. Now, what I'm going to do is open up the floor for Q and be, and so let me invite guest copy link. I'm gonna put the link into the link is going into the comment section. For those who come on, just go ahead and click on. Come on, give me your 2 cents. You may actually get a nickel. Go figure. Go figure. You may get a nickel. Let me see if we get no sound for that. Let me see. That's a joke. Okay. Okay. So this Q&A. So let me go through the comment sections for those who are not coming on. I put something in the comment section. The first thing I do is I go through the comment section and I discuss the comments, and then I bring on a Q&A. Renee, you popping on? You pop. Well, I sent the link. So hold hold on. Give me a second. Let me click on Renee first. I got you now.
Journeyman, journeywoman.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Uh, first in a long time. All right. So I'm we address this question. This question is what is a good age to know exactly who I am and why am I here? Do we really know who we are? What you think, Renee? I got my
I,
point.
I think the younger you know, the better, because then that way you don't waste time walking on a path that's not truly your path. Um, yeah, the younger the better, you know? So that way you're not pursuing things and you get older and you realize some things you were pursuing were really not for you, you know? So that's
Right.
my take. The younger the better. That way you don't waste time.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. He said that pixelated. Let me look to see on here. I think yeah, I am pixelated, but we can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I think also I think that the younger you are, right, then what is a good age to know exactly who I am. Yeah, I agree. However, I think everything's indicative of who's rearing you. I mean, who's raising you,
Yeah.
and because you got models and generally you looking up for them for guidance. And a lot of times you have a lot of parents who who really figuring it out as they go.
Mm.
It's trial and error. Lo and behold, heaven forbid that you're the first in 10 children
Yeah.
because guess what? The number one in 10 children generally the ones pretty much raising the kids. They're like the top two. They're doing a lot of their trial and error. Everything's been tried on them.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
They don't really don't get the benefits of really they get the benefits of being the firstborn, but not being like carefree, especially if they have back to back. They had their burden with responsibility, so they may and they want to be it, and that's what some people grew up and said. I ain't having no kids because I spent my teenage years raising my brothers and sisters.
Mm.
Yeah, but what is good age? I mean, I think it. I agree with you totally. The perfect age is the earliest age. I mean, no, Tommy Crump's wife, Jahala. She said from her earliest years, she envisioned herself being not physical therapist, but occupational therapist. And remember Kathy? Kathy said she always wanted to be a teacher. Kathy Owens.
Yeah, I remember,
Yeah, she said she lined up dolls up into the front and teach her dolls as a kid. So she had made believe she saw who she was, and then she walked in it even at an early age. Her her grown up life just met up with her imagination. I think what we miss as growing up as children, we miss living in our imagination, which I believe is the canvas where God used to create our future. But if you're not in your imagination, if you don't take time to think about what you're thinking about or think about what's already there, then you'll miss that masterpiece that's lodged right in the middle of your subconscious. We take a lot of time looking at cartoons or television or movies. Everybody want to be the X-Men. Everybody want to be somebody else, but nobody really sees it within themselves who they could be in their imagination. Yeah. Phil said you did not answer the question. What does the early age mean? 5 or 15? Whatever age.
Well, it's not a specific number. The earlier
It's
the
not.
better.
It varies.
It's not a specific number.
I agree. It varies. Some people's maturity level. Some people can't talk to their folk.
Yeah. You know. Now, my one of my sisters, my little sister, she started walking at 8 and got put into a special school for gifted kids. You know, so she was a little bit more advanced.
She started walking at 8 years old.
8 months old. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, no. Yeah, 8 years old.
I, I, I bet she got put in a special school.
Yeah, so 8 months old. But yeah, I don't think there's a specific number, you know. Just the earlier the better, but that's going to vary depending on the person, you know. Jesus was in
Yeah,
the
I agree
temple
too.
teaching when he was 12 years old. And he told his mother, you know, I should be. So he knew, even though they were like, no, you're coming with us. But so I don't think there is a specific age, just the earlier the better, you know.
Yeah, you get well. You get like a future immersion program. Just throw them out. They be traumatized. But you have to be able to gauge. You have to be able to gauge the temperament of your child. And you have to look, even in biblical days, they didn't name their child for like 1 or 2 years because they wanted to see. They didn't name their child. Uh, they didn't give a name because they want the name to match their personality. So when they started seeing certain personality attributes, then they named them. I mean, who John the Baptist was named in whom? But most people they wait to the attributes of the child. I think they'll just call boy, girl. Yeah,
Mm,
they have to wait. They would look for the attributes, so they look for the attributes not only so they can walk in it, but they saw something for them to walk into. I think we now we don't see things. We see what we want to see.
right.
Yeah, what we want to see, and we name them that. And
Yeah.
so hopefully they match up to what we name. And I think
Like
some
the
people do, some people don't. Go ahead.
like the movie Three Idiots. Did you see that?
No, I haven't.
That's an Indian movie. Really good. It's on Netflix. But it kind of goes into that,
Oh,
you know.
how so?
It goes heavily into the Indian culture of determining that what your kids are going to be. You know, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a lawyer, you're going to be, even though the child may not want it, like you said, they um, pre-name the child and try to force them in a certain way. And the movie goes into how just these guys breaking away from that, saying, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be a doctor, you know. Um, but yeah, it goes into that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think a lot of they culture. Yeah, you gonna be a doctor, you gonna be a lawyer.
Mhm. Yeah.
You don't have an option. Like um Kim Jong, the comedian. Are you familiar? Hangover movies.
Hang the oh
The Asian guy.
hang oh the Korean.
The
He's a
Hangover.
doctor. Yeah. He's a
Yeah,
doctor, a medical doctor. Right? Yeah. I know you're talking
he
about.
is he is yeah he is a doctor. He is a doctor. he still takes his CEUs, all that. He's a medical doctor.
Yeah, I know you're
He went
talking
to
about.
Duke.
Yeah, Duke Medical.
His father's my teacher.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
with Duke Medical. His father, yeah, his father's my economics teacher. His father, he's from Greensboro.
Oh, I didn't. I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah. Dr. Jones, his father was my actually my economics teacher.
Wow.
I remember I saw one day. He said, "I'm so proud of him. I'm so go. I paid for him to go to medical school. He becomes a comedian. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud." He said, "What?" I mean, one time he said, "Watch the Community Thursday night. Watch the Community because he's on the show Community."
Well, like
Small
I heard
world,
this
right?
19. Yeah, now I would have never even guessed that. Wow, he was from Greensboro. And
Yeah.
like I saw a comedian, a Nigerian comedian. She said, in Nigeria you have 4 options: doctor, lawyer, engineer, or failure. Those are your only 4 options.
Wow.
Now she was
Wow.
being facetious. She was being facetious, but she was like, so when she said she told her mother, that she wanted to do comedy, she wanted to make people laugh. Her mother was like, "So you want to be a clown? Is that what you're telling me?" Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to be the court gesture. You want to be a fool.
Yeah, and I think she went to school and actually became an engineer, but she's a stand-up comedian now. I think, yeah, I think,
Make more money. She made more money.
Probably because she's playing like big venues. She's been playing some pretty big venues. Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it to jump out and just it's worth to jump out and chase your dream. Because if you don't chase your dream, you'll never know, even if the dream is not your purpose, but it's always a learning mechanism to put in your backpack.
That's true.
I mean, it's always learning mechanism. It's like you said, I want to be a professional boxer. You would never knew how it was until you jumped out and got into it.
Yeah. You would never know what it's like to get punched in the face.
When you punch your face, say, yeah, I think I was a little premature. yeah. I've seen, I experienced, I trained. I'm good.
Well, I put a post up the other day, and what I said was, God told Adam to take care of the garden. And I believe that God has a garden for everyone. You just have to seek God and find your garden. And then you focus completely on Christ and your garden, and everything else will kind of come to you. So I do think that it's important to take that time so that you're not, so you don't waste time, because it will delay you. You know what I mean? Like,
how do you waste time?
I think you waste time when you're not really in your garden. When you're chasing. There's a passage in the Bible in Proverbs, and the New Living Translation says it this way: don't chase fantasies. It'll only lead to poverty. If I'm quoting it correctly.
It does.
So I think the idea is find what's really you and for you. So don't look at the rapper and the videos and the lifestyle and go say, "Oh, I want to be a rapper." Well, that may not be for you. And you've seen American Idols, how many people would go on there and say, "Oh, this is my dream. I'm born to do this." And everybody else is like, "What?" You sound like a cat being violated. Huh? Yeah, Yeah. No, it's not your dream. You see something like something shiny and you want it. But I think kind of what you were saying earlier, the importance of people being okay with, I think has a lot to do with identity. Finding what's you and being okay with that. Because you might be carpenter, You might be plumber. You might not be heart surgeon. You know what I'm saying? You might be elementary school teacher, or and being okay with that, as opposed to, like, I told this one girl, I said, hey, if you're introducing your husband to your colleagues, even if you're a doctor, you tell your colleagues, this is my husband, and they're gonna say, what does he do? And you say, he's a plumber. He's not a water motion engineer. He's not a, no, he's a plumber. Like, you got to be okay with that. No,
He's an aquatic. He's an aquatic engineer that specializes on immobile and mobile objects that obstruct the flow.
Yeah.
Obstructions. Yeah, mobile and immobile obstructions.
He works in hydrogen hydrogen dioxide elimination technology. No, he's a plumber. And here's the thing.
And he was a special uniform.
Huh?
And he was a special uniform.
Yeah.
He's special designer boots.
Yeah, but that's the thing. No, he needs to be okay with it, and you need to be okay with it. So don't marry the plumber and think you're going to turn him into the heart surgeon. No, he's at peace with it. But I think what you said earlier, people sometimes are not at peace with who they are, so they want to be something else that doesn't fit them, and sometimes they waste time chasing fantasies, and then one day they wake up. So that's what I meant by that.
Yeah, I said I tried to tell my son I had in the wrestling tournament he tells me he wants to play basketball, and I said that's good, but master where you are,
Mhm.
master where you are. Stop looking over there when you here,
Yeah.
because you may be thinking that, I mean, no guarantee you will make the team.
Right.
He said, well, I'm tall. Everybody in the NBA is tall. I mean, and I'd say work on your left hand. Work on your left hand. Work on your skills. You got to hoop. But while we're in wrestling, when you got 5 years under your belt and know you're fundamentally sound, work on, be here, because you're going to learn the lessons of completion and follow through. And it's going to carry, and not just in other sports, in classwork, in attire, in communication. It's going to carry over, because you're going to practice. It's going to be a discipline that you learn, and you learn it's not given to you. Hey, go take it. He said, wrestling's so aggressive. He said, life is aggressive. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get anything unless you want it bad enough to take it. So even in the matches, I've seen him, and he responds good. But you know, if they respond, he reacts. Like, and that's because I've been there. Is because, and I've observed this. And I asked me, he was in forward. I asked him, "Are you confident with your takedowns?" He said, "Nah, yeah, with the shoot." So if he's thinking about doing a shoot, I said, don't do a shoot that you're not confident with in a match. You practice that, but you find something that you know you can master, and you have 1 or 2 takedowns. Now he on the mat, he's great. He's great on the mat. He wrap that back. He gets a combination. He's great on the mat. But I see when he gets up there, he kind of feels the other person. The other person already got a plan. And I think what happened is and not that he's gonna be WWE or in college or high school. It's just that be where you are, especially if you start out interested. But but a lot of times when it gets rough, you're not interested anymore. Even if you had certain levels of success, you see all, like you said, the shiny. Oh man, see they got the shoes. See how much clout he's getting. Look, all the fans out. But those jokers been playing for 20 years. They've been playing 20 years before they became NBA. Before they got the $1 million contract, they've been playing since they were 3 years old, non-stop, probably. So but you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in when the cameras are off
Mhm.
to find out. See, it's not even about making the league. It's about making the most. If you don't get anything, you get the discipline. Yeah, you'll get anything, you'll get the discipline of it. And the discipline that you can carry football, basketball, other any sport into business, into life, into household, into structure. I mean, so be where you are, and you never be successful unless you're willing to fail. And some people they become mediocre because they're not willing to try anything. And then they get 65 years old. You know what? I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. But the thing that will really get them the most is not that they woulda, coulda, shoulda, but that they never tried. That I said, man, I didn't even try, so I can't even tell you the experience of not succeeding. I can tell you what I think what may have happened. It's all a pipe dream. When I put on act, faith without works is dead being alone. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what Philip said, Renee, what you said? Read what Philip said.
Let's see. After you said, Renee, what you said was powerful. However, I believe there's nothing wrong with reaching for a star. And then after that, he said, think about earth, wind, and fire. You're a shining star no matter who you are, shining bright to see who you could truly be. That's what he said. Mhm.
Yeah,
But
I
see,
think
the idea though is, and I think this may point out to it, the idea is that they're all shining stars. The carpenter is a shining star. The rapper is a shining star. The sanitation, the plumber is a shining star. So the idea is not you're a shining star, so reach for this. This means no. Like what you said to your son, maximizing maximizing God's will and who you really are is the shining star. So it's not just all, well, when I become the CEO of Fortune 500 company, I'm a shining star. No, I think the different shining stars and they look different depending on the person. And it's all good because we need, and I keep bringing this up because I'm thinking about a particular person, but we need the plumber just as much as we need well, the doctor. Maybe to a different extent, but you still need both because hospitals are not going to function well if the plumbing's not working good. You know what I mean?
that's
So I think
true.
I see what Phil is saying, but I guess what I'm saying to Phil is, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire said you, but that looks different for different people, and it's all okay.
Yeah, I agree. It is all yeah, it's all okay. I think the shining star was kind of lofty. I know his lyrics in the song. Think about Earth, Wind, and Fire, and you're a shining star no matter who who you are, shining bright to see who you could truly be. And that's only if you're willing to shine.
Mhm.
A lot of people think that they're tens and they're only fours.
Is that what Kevin Samuel was trying to help people with?
Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, like yeah. Well, I'm a nine. I'm just like Beyonce. Eight. Yeah, I'm an eight. Yeah, and they 230 pounds. And one time he said, you like you like a fullback. He said, I bet you can bust through an eight gap like a monster. I mean, I mean, the images in the eye of the beholder, but well, you have a general rule to a certain extent. You know, in certain cultures, you have certain features. I mean, it's like based on how aesthetically the structure of the face is.
Mhm.
That's how he explains it. As far as that, they said Whitney Houston had probably one the perfect diameters of a beautiful face. You
Yeah,
look at
like
the
when the
eyes,
face is symmetrical.
it's
Yeah.
symmetrical. Yeah, the eyes to the nose, the mouth, and I think and that was universal because
hmm
you have like some of the women coming from Sudan and
mm
the smooth dark skin, and they say, "Oh, she's so beautiful," and some people say, "I don't think so," but then it's all about symmetry.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a symmetry. It's all about symmetry and way it looks. But yeah, but like you said, it's shining. I said you're shining bright to see who you could truly be, and that some people too late. Some people are lazy. They don't shine because they don't put the work forth. That goes back to the faith where I work is dead. I believe I'm a manifest. You know what I mean? I'm a manifest. Really, I'm a manifest. I'm a manifest this. And you see the people, no, the most ignorant people say I'm a manifest. And but the thing is, it, it's not about I'm just gonna believe. I'm gonna believe. But then you're not deciphering what's coming through your head. You're not decide. You're not actually you're not putting anything in between negative environment with positive environment, negative music versus positive music, because what goes in really comes out. But you think you can listen to all types of stuff and be a very positive person? No, garbage in, garbage out. Because I'm one to believe that words have power. Some people say, "Oh, it's just words." No, words have power. Yeah, words have power. Whether they're spoken or not, they're not spoken. And a lot of times they're more damaging, internalized in your mind to the individuals thinking it.
mm
They just they just exude negative energy when they walk into a place and nobody wants to be around them. But they're destroying themselves from the inside out though, because they're bombarding themselves with just collisions of negativity.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
All right. Phil, Phil, you got any questions, statements? Fella?
See, Phil, that was his last statement. He didn't say anything since Think About Earth and Fire.
Yeah, well,
Mm. And I think a lot of people might
he
pay
may be in the
attention
back
to it.
row.
Huh? What'd you say?
No, go ahead.
Um, it's
No,
okay
go
for
ahead.
you to it's okay for you to want what you want. That's fine. Um,
Hmm.
Especially when it comes to marriage and relationships, because you gotta live with a person, but you just have to be okay if you don't get it. And I think that's what Kevin Samuels and
Right.
people were looking at. These were people that were coming to him that were not okay with not getting it. Look, if you want a dude that's 6'6", making 250,000, has no children, no, owns 3 homes, um, never married, no kids. Okay, fine. If that's your thing, and hey, who's to tell you you can't want that? But if 10, 20, 30, 40 years go by and you just have to be okay with not getting it. And I think the thing with Kevin Samuels was these were people that were coming to him and they weren't okay with not getting it. And he tried to help them adjust their listen, their thinking, saying, well, okay, I get it. You want this 250. but right around you, there's a landscaper from Guatemala that's 5'7", that makes 60,000 a year. That'd be a great. He'd make a great husband for you. And then, well, no, I don't want that. That's, I make 150,000. He needs to. And Kevin says, yeah, we get that, but that guy doesn't want you. The 5'7" landscaper from Guatemala makes 60,000. He'll love the socks off of you. And no, I don't want that.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, baby. Yes, baby. Come on,
Yeah,
come
but
on, girl. Come here, girl.
yeah, he'll stick with you. He'll be there for you. But you like, no, I need somebody at my level. And that's when Kevin Samuel says those famous words. Well, you're gonna die alone. And people didn't like that, but I think he was trying to tell people. He was trying to. Actually, people. A lot of women were angry with him, but if you really listen to him, he was actually trying to help them. He was harsh.
And that's what he said.
Yeah.
Because it was a diet. He was harsh because he felt it was a dire situation, and everybody's been pacified more
I
so
agree.
than being honest.
I
You
agree.
see, the lie is that you can get it all. We can't get it all. How you gonna get it all? You can you can get it. You can have it all. You can't be 45. You can't be 45 and so, well, I got a PhD. Dude, we don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, I don't want kids. Okay, we care about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an equal. Well, no. Yeah, yeah. Two headed two heads in the house is a monster. Yeah, yeah. You can make that. And you have women who would make that and still submit. And the Bible says submit one to another, but still it's a structure in the household.
Yeah.
I mean, so and it's probably less than 4% of us that make over six figures.
Right. He was
So
trying to get them to see that, but they hate
he's
him for
giving
that.
numbers.
He's trying to help you.
Yeah, he's giving so he's giving numbers. So the thing is that who you trying to who you're doing stuff for other women, not doing it for men because you say you want a certain caliber man, but you're not putting in position. And you said, I think the question will usually came up, why? I'm a total package. Yeah, they lied. Yeah, yeah, you bought the cookie and ate the Kool Aid. You ate the cookie and bought the Kool Aid, and, and you're using a program that's outdated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ate the cookie, you drank the Kool Aid, and using a program that's outdated, and in general, when a person gets really irate and can't respond to a person giving facts, it's because they're mad because they can't get back to time. But still, it's not all lost if you want. We all can learn something, even when we don't agree. But
Yeah.
if you're infuriated because you believe somebody else taking up because you can't get back these years. But you got a career. That's fine because some women choose that. A career with family.
Hmm.
That's fine. I mean, if that's your choice, they're powerful. They can take care of themselves at the end of the day. They don't. That's their choice. And so I think a lot of things will. I think if people understand where they're supposed to be in their identity in general, they know where to play. I agree that you can make a brand like Beyonce and Jay Z. They make a brand. She do her thing, but she make good money, but he make more money too. He make more money. Jay Z the first hip hop billionaire. I mean, Dr. Dre would have been, but Tyreek leaked that information about the about the about the beats, and so they took the money off the table. They gave him $200,000 less for the beats because Tyreek leaked it.
Wow.
So then Jay Z came and became the first hip hop billionaire. Now that Dre did become a billionaire, but after Jay Z.
Okay.
But yeah, he still make good money. But but the thing is, I mean, yeah, you're right. A lot of people they get upset, they mad because people don't like the truth.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't like it. You get upset at it, but then you hope that you come back and you say, good point,
Hmm. And it's
good
like
point.
a
Evaluate.
therapist, this therapist I gave right to told me this, which I've always remembered. Because I asked her about some of those other speakers, and she said, you can make a lot of money just by telling women what they want to hear. And this was a couple of years ago. I was like, wow. And it's a therapist. She's like, yeah, you can make a lot of money just by telling. And I think that's what a lot of women don't realize. Some of these people, they're just telling you what they know you want to hear, but they're not helping you. Somebody like
Right,
Kevin
they're not helping.
Samuel, he's giving you truth that will help you. But it may not be what you want, but it'll help you. But you listen to
You
these
just be
other
saying,
guys, but they're just telling you but it don't help you because your situation's not changing.
that's right, Queen. Datuma, Datuma. Yeah, my black queen. And, and get two illegitimate children. But hey, it teaches on. Teaches on. I mean, not telling you the truth. And then you understand them. The, he had more women listeners than men listeners. So
Hmm.
it can be all bad. And actually, Kevin Samuel actually dealt years with men before he dealt with women. He actually he's worse with the men.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's equal opportunity slayer. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he was pretty
equal
brutal.
opportunity.
He was pretty. I
He's
saw
pretty
videos
brutal.
with the man. He was really brutal. Like, man.
Ooh, yeah. So it was equal. So I can appreciate that. He's he's more abrasive than I probably would have been. But I'm not him. He's not me.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's you have to know who you are. And I think when I did the video, I don't know you seen it. I said I did the video. Kevin Samuels. Um, did it matter? Did you see that
Yeah.
video?
Yeah. I saw it today.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it said, yeah. Did it matter? I mean, and I think when it comes down to it, it's like um, when we look at it, I don't know what happened. It just clicked on.
Yeah. One
Can you
minute
hear me?
you were there, next minute you were frozen.
Yeah. Well, you just went off the screen. Um, but when my thing said, did it matter? I said, when all said, no matter how old you are when we leave, I want to make a point that did it matter? Even my yeah, like his stuff will be online in perpetuity. So
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
he will have he yeah impact. Um, I did a uh, comparison with him and Robin Harris. Remember Robin Harris,
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Baby and Kid?
That was a while ago.
It- yeah, that's what. Yeah, but the point is that Robin Harris was right there.
Yeah,
He just
he
climbed
was
up. He
gonna
got
be
to
the
the
next
top,
great
right?
one. Yeah, he was gonna be the
Everybody,
next king of the hill. Yeah.
right, right, and then he died. And Kevin Samuels right, he's right there. Interviewed Future, Nicki Minaj. I mean, he changed his format some more, started doing interviews with people. I mean, he was right there,
Yeah.
and then he died.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
Yeah.
man. So the thing is, yeah. So when I come across deaths that I said, man, um, I was like, man, with people I don't expect to go, I said, wow. But did it matter? But it may not matter to me, but it may matter to some people in that sphere.
Yeah, that's true.
And to
Yeah.
people out there, yeah, so it's not about him being Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson, but he could be Michael Jordan to his son, to a daughter, whoever. So, but did it? I think when we leave, the goal is to say, I know it matters. Do everything I can to do to uh, to fulfill what I feel that is my purpose. Now, it's not about what everybody else feel, it's what I feel. So when you go to sleep at night, it's like this is a good night to die. But I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't think I'm finished. But yeah, but if you did all you can do, then that's it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All you do that's it. All right, that's good. That's good end note. So I'm wrap it up. So what you gotta say?
Hey, that's it. Journeymen and journey women. To Jesus be the glory. One God in all the universe.
Amen. Amen. Oh, my.
One way, one truth, one life. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Journeymen and journey women.
one voice.
One baptism.
One
Journeymen and journey
holy
women.
out. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. So when we leave, it won't be bad. All right. Okay, journeymen, journeywomen. This is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. I do appreciate you sharing and commenting with me. So if you find any value in this content, go ahead. Before I get it out my mouth, go ahead, go down below, put a comment. If you'd like me to address anything else, give me two thumbs up. Help me help you so we can help others by giving me some thumbs up, commenting, and sharing. And don't forget to subscribe. Because when you do that, what you do is you organically help and grow with me so we can make it better tomorrow, today. What happens when you get the thumbs up and comment and sharing and subscribe? You connect with the algorithm, which reaches out and pushes out the material so other people can partake on this stuff. So help me help you so we can help others. Because when you do that, you help me make a better tomorrow, today. Now, if you don't remember anything else in regard to your identity, remember this. Every day you get up vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward. And remember, don't move backwards because you cannot spend your life looking in your rearview mirror throughout your whole life. Then you won't be able to see the trees and the flowers in front. That's right, the trees and the flowers in front. So, with all that above, on the replay, you'll see a couple of playlists or purpose driven life as well as emotions. Look down below, click down below into my website, The Hero's Journey with Dr. D, the pot, hero6.org. If you need me to go a little bit further in a one-on-one session, click down, check my website, and connect with me, call me, and we'll talk. Also, check out my podcast, The Hero's Journey with Dr. D, the podcast. I should have links down below. If not now, but a little bit later when I do my edited version, which will be up tomorrow. And I have things that you can look at Spotify as well as iTunes. All right. Click down below. I'm looking for you. So remember this. Every day you get vertical, make it your goal to life to look forward and never look back because you are important. God knows that you are. So therefore, it got to be. This is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And we are.